Hey everybody, this is Trey Phox back again with some Assassin's Creed 4 footage for you. I just wanted to get a few words out there about, those people trying to get the 100%. It's currently what I'm doing, and honestly, the best way that I've found to do it is the very first time you enter each city, like Havana and Nassau, for instance, which is this right here. Just go ahead and do everything. Do everything before you even do the very first story mission in every single city, big city. Find your animus fragments like that, find your sea shanties, find your treasure chests, do all the viewpoints, find all the hidden secrets on the island, do your assassination contracts, because honestly, it is 1,000 times easier to do it right now, especially in Nassau when, later on in the game. I won't spoil any story for you in case you haven't beaten it yet, but this island, in particular Nassau, does become a lot more populated with redcoats down the road, and it does make the game a lot harder to get around and find all the treasure chests and stuff like that, especially this treasure chest right here. This encampment is full of redcoats later on in the story, especially forts and stuff like that. You definitely want to go get all the stuff out of the fort areas because, right here at the beginning of Nassau, the fort only has a few, snipers and stuff like that in it, a few guards, but nothing like what it's going to have later on in the game. Yeah, like I said, go ahead, complete everything. You can Havana and Nassau both. I was able to do them both in about 45 minutes apiece. Even though Nassau has a lot less to do in it, it still takes a little bit of time. Havana's fairly easy to complete, but as I get further in the game, doing 100% of everything, I'll put up another video telling you some peculiarities that might pop up. Like, for instance, here in Nassau, I found every single animus fragment, but then when it came to find the 13th and final, which is supposed to be where the bar or tavern's at, it wasn't there. Couldn't find it. I knew where that animus fragment was. I remember finding it in one of my last playthroughs, but for some reason it wasn't there. But then I decided to go ahead and just give up on it, and I completed everything else. And I came back and did the story mission after almost 100% of the entire island. But then it wasn't until right after I completed, the story quest, or I actually started the story quest, excuse me, that I turned around and, lo and behold, there's the animus fragment. It spawned literally right in front of me on top of a pole, exactly where it's supposed to be, but for some reason it would not show up on the map. It didn't even show up in the game till after I had started that memory sequence. So just keep that in mind if you're running around and you can't for the life of you find the very last animus fragment. Go ahead and start the very first mission on here and it should pop up. Whether or not that's something Ubisoft's gonna fix or if that's even something they know of at the moment, I don't know. It could have been just my game, but if you are running around and you got 12 out of the 13, your best bet is to go ahead and start the very first memory sequence on Havana, and it should spawn right behind you on top of a pole. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say about that, and tune in, anytime now, and I should have more COD or Battlefield or Assassin's Creed footage. Even though, hopefully here soon, I should get back into Dead Rising 3 once a buddy of mine gets his game, and I'll start putting up some co-op footage, and I'll give you some tips and tricks on that. Anyways, to all my people out there, this is Trey Phox saying peace.